how can you discover your purpose and passion if you don't know it? And if it's not as obvious as yours in terms of you knew since you were young, you wanted to do writing.
You know, even though I've always known that I liked writing and that I thought of myself as good at it, I never really understood it as my purpose until way later. Um, when I had the benefit of retrospect to say, this is what I've been doing the most consistently. This is the thing that has been bringing me the most joy. This is the thing where I feel most excellent, where I'm operating at my highest self. Um, why am I not pursuing this? What's holding me back from pursuing this thing? But I didn't know that it was my purpose until I saw that Oprah Winfrey show, and that guy said, you know what it is, and I sort of sat back and meditated and thought about it, like, what is my purpose? What could it be? And then it sort of popped into my head that it was, oh, it's the writing. I have these books and books of poetry and these books and spiral notebooks filled with stories I was writing as a kid. And my first attempt at a novel when I was 16, all of these things, it was the accumulation of those experiences that led me to understand that that was my purpose. It wasn't like I knew from the jump that that was my purpose. I had to look back and reflect and think and then finally accept that that was my purpose because I had no one else telling me that I could actually think about this as a profession or a way of life or an art form that was central to who I was as a person. Um, and that is when I talk to other people who say they pursued their purpose, that is generally how it comes to them. It's usually either something they feel most natural doing, something that brings them unlimited joy, even if it isn't a high paying profession or it doesn't, it's not glamorous or things like that. It still brings them untold joy where they wake up in the morning happy to do it. Um, that they don't feel like, oh God, I have to go into this place again. I wish I could call out sick or I wish I could do something else. It's usually that thing that makes you feel like it makes your heart skip a beat. I don't know what that might be for people, and it's so different for everybody, but it was the thing that made me feel like almost like divine in a sense. Um, it's hard to describe, but it made me feel whole. That's what it was. Writing made me feel whole. And I ignored that wholeness for the halfness because of all the other things that people were telling me I should be doing instead of what I should have intuited. Well, maybe I should not have intuited. I had to come to it. I'm like, we all have to come to it.